Hello everyone, this is General Hand Grenade. Welcome to my war room in Prince George, British Columbia. Recently, in the past week or so, there's been a partnership that has formed between two of the YouTubers that I envy the most, and these are the two guys that got me into making videos. One was Young Grasshopper. He was, I think his videos were the first ones I've seen. And the other one is the reason that I went online was to find out more information about the 1914 game. And that was Jonathan Meyer. So I found Jonathan's videos and I was able to learn how to play the 1914 game just by watching his videos. And I really appreciated that because I could hardly move. I had just had a kidney taken from me, and so I was white as a ghost, and I was really weak, and it was a tough time, and so watching their videos helped me out, and so I couldn't be happier for both of them that they're forming a partnership to display each other's videos. And the reason they're doing this is that Grasshopper is the man at doing 1914 video or 40 videos, and Jonathan is the best at 1914 videos. So what they don't really do the other videos, you know what I mean? Like Jonathan doesn't do the 40 videos, and Grasshopper's only played 14 once. But yet they want to be, you know, well-rounded channels that they have. So they're putting out how-to series on their own channels, and those videos are also going to be on the other guy's channels. So Grasshopper will have 1914 videos, and Jonathan will have 1940 videos on his channel. Anyway, so that's the where I got the inspiration to become a YouTuber, and in honor of that, and in honor of those two gentlemen that inspired me so much, I am going to put this video out and not just give my congratulations, but also give a prize in their honor. And I can tell you that I would be thrilled if Jonathan won this prize, but I'm not going to play any favorites. So I hope that he enters this contest. I could certainly see him, his eyes being wide open when he opens it up, because this is a pretty sweet prize, and it's a 1914 prize. Anyway, this is called the Red Baron, this video. So the Red Baron, his real name was Manfred von Richthofen. And so he was German, obviously. He was born in 1892, and he died in the First World War in 1918. And there's been lots of speculation as to how he died. I've heard like at least 3 different ways that he died, and so, you know, I'm a little skeptical. I know one of them, the one that I hold on to, is that a Canadian shot him down. Go Canada! Anyway, I don't really know, and nobody really knows, and I don't know if we'll ever know how he died. But anyway, he was the ace of aces in World War I. I was just reading up on him, getting ready for this video here, and I was surprised to find out that he wasn't even a fighter pilot. He was a cavalryman. Here, you probably read that for long enough. I'll just scroll up for you there. Yeah, so he didn't become part of the fighter squadron Jagdstaffel until 1916, and so he only really flew for 2 years, and he managed to shoot down 80 other fighters, right? They called it the Flying Circus or Richthofen Circus because of the bright colors of its aircraft. That's why they called him the Red Baron. Like, you look on the 1914 box there, and there it is right there. You see like that red, it's actually a triplane. And then you see the biplane right next to it, and you think, oh shit, all they give you in this game is biplanes, right? Well, thanks to historical board gaming, look what we have. It's the Red Baron. Woohoo! Now, I don't have the insignia. I don't have the decals for it. But anyway, that's the Red Baron. So we'll put him with the Germans up there. So anyway, let's get rid of this computer here. Now, one of the things, one of the reasons that I don't play this game very much is that I think that it's horribly out of balance. I've played it a number of times, and I cannot seem to get the bad guys to win, the Germans, and you know, so it kind of pisses me off. Like, and the game's like it seems so predictable to me in the end, right? And so the first thing I tried was I put in these Zeppelins here. There's a couple of Zeppelins, and I put those in for Germany, and that helped a little bit. It made playing Germany a little bit more fun as well. But the next thing I'm trying here is I'm going to put in the Red Baron. Now, all of the other fighters on the board fight at 2, so a 2 or less on attack and defense. I thought maybe what I'd try to do was make that guy 3 or less. But the thing about that is, like in this game, and if you played this game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You move your stuff into a territory, and then you leave it there, like it doesn't come out, and that includes the fighters, right? And so you would think that guy would die early in the game, right? You know, like either that or you're just not going to use him, right? So he moves into a territory, and then that's going to be it for him. Like everybody will just swarm him and knock him out of the game, right? And that's what I would do for sure, right? But I think that what I'll do is, like, he won't be able to put chips under him or anything like that. He'll just be a special plane that the Germans get. We'll call him the Red Baron, and he'll be on the board. And then if he dies, then the next turn when Germany comes along, then they can purchase him again. And just purchase him at the same price as a regular fighter is. Now, it could be 3, like I said, attack 3, defense 3. You could say that when it's fighter on fighter, when you're trying to determine air superiority, maybe he gets to attack at a 4 and defend at a 3. I don't know. Like, just that's one of the things, that's how I want you to win this contest. So in the description box of this video, I want you to tell me, what should we do with the Red Baron here? Like, how should we distinguish him in this game? How should we make him a little bit more powerful so that we can help bring this game into balance? And like, what are your ideas? You know what I mean? But he can't be too powerful, right? Like, he can't attack and defend at 6, you know, like he's a guaranteed hit or something, or he kills 5 guys on 1 shot or anything. Like, I mean, he wasn't that good, okay? He was the Red Baron, but he wasn't that good. So anyway, this is a contest. So what are you going to win? Well, let's just move the camera back here. Now, let's take this off. These guys. Okay, so one of the other things that pisses you off when you buy this game, this from Wizards of the Coast, this 1914 Axis and Allies, there's a couple of things. First of all, you don't get enough units in the game. I mean, that just totally sucks balls. Especially for the Germans, because the Germans go first, so they haven't lost anything yet. They start with 11 dudes, right? Or 11 spaces that have dudes on the territory, but you only start with 12 dudes. So when you go to purchase, you've only got 1 dude in your box, and you probably want to put them on more than 1 territory, right? So, you know, it just kind of silly. And Britain, the same thing. Britain, you find that you run short on dudes and everything. So anyway, recently, like that box that you're looking at there, that's actually a new one. What I did was I cannibalized my old one there big time. When I was building my 1936 game, the units in this game work out really, really well when you're trying to build your 1936 to 1945 global war game. So that's what I did. Like, the ships are different sculpts than the other Axis and Allies ships that you're going to use. The infantry are different sculpts. You know, like the artillery, they work good for some form of artillery, because you need 2 kinds, plus coastal artillery. So these pieces work really good for that game, right? And so I bought another box, which means I've got way more than I need. So you see everything on the board here. Everything on the board for each nation there. You're going to get 5 infantry, a battleship, a cruiser, submarine, a transport, 2 artillery, a tank, and a fighter. And that's for all 8 nations on the board. So you will have more than enough. More than enough to play this game now. And I know what you're thinking. Geez, General, that's pretty cool, but you know, I also run out of chips too. So let's sweeten the pot here again. Because like I said, I really appreciated what Jonathan and what Grasshopper did for me. So let's throw down 20 of these red chips. That's going to help you out, right? Well, if you're going to do one side, you should do the other too. So we'll throw down 20 blue chips as well. Now these are singles, right? So you run a little bit short on the chips too. So that would probably be enough for you. But that's not enough for me though. So we're going to also throw down the 5 chips, right? For both sides. So there's 10 of those each. Now you've got more than enough chips to play this game. You've got more than enough units to play the game. But you know what else really sucks? It sucks more than anything, is that they don't give you money. Like, what a bunch of assholes. So what else do we got here? How about some World War I cash from Historical Board Gaming? Now this is double-sided money and hardly ever been played. I think I used this money once. Look at how crisp it still is, right? I use chips for the most part. So all of this money is still in great shape. And on one side you get some dude, and on the other side you get some weapon, right? And there's 1s, 5s, 20s, 50s. Anyway, so now you've got money for your World War I game. And so then you're probably thinking, well, that's awesome. That's really, really cool. So I'm going to have to go out and get myself a Red Baron. Well, not if you win this contest, because you see, that one's yours because this one is mine. I bought 2 of them. And so you get one. Not only do you get one, but look at this. I've already put the magnet on there for you. So there you can hardly see the magnet because I spray painted it afterwards. But there's a magnet on there. I sprayed this in Italian red. And you get the Field Marshal Games flight stand, so that this is going to stand out. Now you could put these guys on, you could buy some yourself, some Field Marshal flight stands from IWillNeverGrowUp.com and put these on there if you want. But at the very least, you're going to have your Red Baron on a Field Marshal Games flight stand. And for those of you that don't win this contest, you can buy this at Historical Board Gaming's Shapeways site. The same as with these things. Now, I'm not going to give you one of these because I don't have an extra one. But you can also buy these at Historical Board Gaming's Shapeways site. So, there you go. What a sweet prize that is. That's a lot of units there that you're going to get. And I know you're going to ask me, where did you get the map? Everybody always asks me that. This is Imperious Leaders map. And I love it because of the size of it. I don't know if you can get a handle on the size, but this is 10 inches wider and 10 inches taller than the regular map. And you can get it any size you want. I'll put a link for the file in the description box of this video. If you want to win this, and I'm looking straight at you, Jonathan, you better at least enter. Then leave a comment below. Say, I want to win the prize, and also this is what I think you should do with the Red Baron. And it doesn't matter if your idea is the same as the guy above you and the guy above that. Yeah, just put that idea in there anyway, if that's what you think. Let's see if we can find some creativity, because I'm just thinking, you know, like a +1 attack and defense, and that's kind of boring, right? I mean, that's a pretty sweet unit there, right? So let's see if we can find something we can do with that guy. Anyway, congratulations to Young Grasshopper and Jonathan Mayer for their partnership. I'm looking forward to videos. I can't wait to see more videos on 1914 and 1940 from both of those guys. And I know they're going to do a great job. And thanks to them for helping me through one of the most difficult times in my life. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, guys. So take care, everyone. General Hand Grenade out.